Alright guys, 2 videos in one day. Didn't really expect it, but had the time. So, at the National, I, again, was there Wednesday through Saturday, and happened across a dealer who I actually bought, where is it? Oh, it's right here. This card from, at the Philly show. His name is Howard. Howard's a nice man. And he pointed me to a card that he recently bought that he thought that I would be interested in. And in fact, he bought it because I bought that card from him at the Philly show. And I recognized the card immediately. It was a card that was in the most recent Memory Lane auction in June. And, well, I guess you can look up, what he got it for if you really want. But in few words, he absolutely stole the card. The card totally fell through the cracks, and I was really, really upset at myself because I missed it. And if I had seen that card, when the auction was still going, I definitely would have bid it up. So he started at one price, and I really couldn't wrap my head around it. And each day I visited Howard at the show, and each day he had the card, and I looked at it. I had Andrew look at it, I had Ben look at it, I had Rick Vintage Oddball Cards look at it. Everyone looked at the card. And I had to prepare myself really to either walk out without it or walk out with it. And it was clear that this was definitely one of the best Greenberg cards at the show, maybe on Friday. I had walked a lot of the show, not all of it. I was kind of limited due to my foot. But I began to quickly realize that this was probably one of the best Greenberg cards at the show, at least that I saw. So Saturday comes and goes. I do not buy the card, and I had enough cash at the show to do it. I just didn't want to spend the money for whatever reason. Sitting at dinner with some buddies, Drew, Ben, some other friends that I had met from a Facebook group, and was looking through cards, and I was like, man, I wish I had that card. And I had messaged Howard on Net54 and was like, listen, I'm leaving early tomorrow. I want the card. Let's do this deal. So he pulled it from his showcase. I paid him the next day. And because I was in Maine, I had him ship it just yesterday. And 3 minutes, 15 seconds into this video of me just talking, here is the card. Now, you'd be surprised, knowing my collection being all in SGC, to know and to hear that I will be keeping this card in the PSA holder, because this card used to belong to Dr. Thomas Newman. And if you are familiar with who that is, or if you are not, I would recommend looking up his collection anyway, and looking at the Memory Lane auction results. His collection, he died of coronavirus in early 2021, maybe January. And his collection was auctioned via Memory Lane, and I think sold for over $20 million, his entire collection. His collection was unbelievable, like Uncle Jimmy on steroids. And I'm keeping it in this holder because this is the state that this card was in his collection. Probably one of the best collections I've ever been aware of. So 1938 Gaudi Heads Up, Hank Greenberg, PSA 6. I think this card in this grade is really, really tough. First of all, you don't find them centered right to left like this a lot. The ones that I do buy of this card are centered like this. There are a lot that are not. You also find them tilted or diamond cut a lot. You can tell when looking at this card that it's a little bit diamond cut, But I really, oh, it's actually this one, I'm sorry. This one. You can see that's a little diamond cut there at the bottom and the top. And I really try to avoid the diamond cut ones, and try to focus on the ones that have better centering and a better cut like this. I think there are only 30 or so graded with PSA that were graded higher than this card. So you just don't find them looking like this a lot. You can even see with the ones in the back that I have back here. Like, I'll pick my 3.5. You can tell the toning of the 3.5 is was toned more than the light brown cardstock of the 6. You can just tell this card has been taken care of for a very long time before it was encapsulated. I mean, what a wonderful card. It really is. I'm thrilled to have this in my collection and to make a long video just looking at this. And at the end of the day, I followed my own advice. I have told people many times it's sometimes okay to overpay for the card you want. And I took my own advice. I paid the piper for this card. If I had seen that auction when I should have seen it, it would have saved me, and won it, it would have saved me a lot of money. But nonetheless, I'm thrilled to have this in my collection, and it will be staying in this PSA holder because, again, this is the state of which Dr. Thomas Newman had it in his amazing collection, and it's exciting to have something from his collection because it was that great. I recommend anyone who has not looked to go look. So that will fit nicely. Well, we can make some room for it. Will fit nicely. Here we are. It's a little bit better. With the rest of mine and the 3 others of the non-doodles and cartoons that I have here. Again, thrilled to have this. It's a monster. So, guys, thanks for watching and letting me talk about one card for almost 8 minutes. And please, I really, really implore you to go check out his collection and the auction results and just see how they did. It's pretty astounding, the results that they got. So, please go check that out. Let me know what you think of this pickup, his collection, and we'll talk to you guys soon.